Good evening. This is Facebook Love number 197. Getting awfully close to 200. It's almost Christmas. Hanukkah's over. Kwanzaa, I think, starts soon. Maybe in a few days. My friend Carol shared something the other day that really captured my heart. And I want to read the introduction from the author of this piece. Her name is Cleo Wade, and she asked herself this question: how do we reflect on a year like 2020? How do we even begin to wrap our heads around what we have lived through during this year that has been unlike any other? Our 2020 wounds are still fresh, she said. They will be open and raw for some time. May we all be as gentle with ourselves and one another as we can be. She is the author of a book titled Heart Talk, Poetic Wisdom for a Better Life. I like that. So this piece is called It Is Okay, a poem of validation for the year 2020. It is okay to leave this year behind. It is okay if you haven't found a silver lining since February. It is okay if all of that spiritual and emotional work you were planning to do on yourself never ended up happening. It is okay if you didn't read a single book all the way through, or you read a book every day because fiction felt safer than real life. It is okay if you didn't become an expert chef and your banana bread never came out quite right. It is okay if you gained the weight you promised yourself you'd lose. It is okay if you watched too much TV and your kids watched too much TV too. It is okay if you cried more than you laughed, but I hope you got a few laughs in at some point along the way. It is okay if you felt overwhelmed by grief, loss, sadness, confusion, and fatigue. We all felt some version of these, and if you are reading this right now, you made it through. It is okay to close your eyes and say to yourself, I am a strong, resilient badass. It is okay if, after you said that, you opened your eyes and still felt worried. I worry too. It is okay to stop everything for 5 minutes, put on your favorite song, and dance with your family, or by your damn self. It is okay to find joy in the midst of darkness. It is okay to sit down and just breathe. It's okay if you didn't realize how much you actually liked spending the holidays in your hometown until you couldn't do it. It is okay if the added roles, responsibilities, and jobs have felt crushing. It is okay if you couldn't do it all. None of us can. It is okay if you had to cut back on spending and teach your kids that life is not about what you have, but who you are with. It is okay if on the surface everything seems fine, but deep down your heart is broken and the pain is bone deep. It is okay to ask for help, even if you don't think you deserve it. It is okay to rest. It is okay to admit that this was the worst year of your life, or miraculously ended up being the best. And it is okay if you are not okay at all. And what you really need to hear is, It will be okay. Somehow, some way, someday, it will be okay. By Cleo Wade. I feel all that, and probably you do too, or you wouldn't even be listening. I think that I'm a person who always feels complicated emotions, but this year really takes the cake. I thought 2019 was a pretty rough year, and I was really happy to see the end of it, and so excited for 2020. And I feel like every couple days 2020 has been like, I got something for ya. Watch this. And it's just not over. But I've learned that I'm more resilient than I think, and that my friendships are very strong, and that I'm good at just keeping going. So I hope you are too. This is Facebook Love, and I'll see you again.